So if you didn't know, Tinder is now making verification mandatory. So if you haven't verified your account yet, this video is going to tell you exactly how to verify your Tinder account step by step, plus what Tinder doesn't tell you about what happens to your data. But first, here's the news from Tinder themselves saying that they now require verification for all users. As of this video, it's now required for all new users in 7 countries and the state of California in the US, and it's going to roll out to more states in the US in the coming months. Probably because Tinder has a lot of bots, spam, etc., which is probably only getting worse because of AI. As for the countries that it's required in, as of now, it says Colombia, Canada, Australia, India, and then several countries across Southeast Asia. And then they plan to continue rolling it out where they can. So as for the mandatory face check, here's what that means. So you need to submit a video selfie of yourself to Tinder, and then Tinder, they compare that video to your Tinder profile photos to make sure it's the same person. And then if that's the case, you get a verified badge. And it also checks if the same face is on multiple Tinder accounts. So don't use more than one account because you're probably going to get banned. And then Tinder, they said that they plan to introduce this mandatory verification across other match group apps. And if you don't know what match group is, it's the company that owns Tinder and like basically every other dating app. You can assume that Tinder/Match Group, aka the company that owns Tinder, they plan on introducing this mandatory verification to Hinge and then all these other apps that you see on the screen. To get verified on Tinder, you want to open the app and then go to the profile tab in the bottom right, and you want to hit get verified, like you can see it towards the middle. All right, so as you can see, you got to take a video selfie. They review it, might take a bit, but provided that everything is good, it should go through. So how long does verification take? Usually it takes a few minutes. If you're waiting for over 24 hours, what I would do is message support. So just type Tinder support into Google, and then it's this first link here that says submit a request Tinder at help.tinder.com. So once you get to this page, select a Tinder feature isn't working, and then put your email, phone number if you used one for Tinder when you signed up. I think you probably did. And then which feature, photo verification. And then if you have a subscription, check the box. And then in the description, what I would do is just go to ChatGPT and say, help me write an email to Tinder support saying that I did the verification over 24 hours ago and just want to make sure that everything's good. So like, it sounds nice or whatever. And also be sure to put please connect me to a human at the end so you don't get stuck just talking to some AI robot. If your verification fails for some reason, some common reasons for that would be your face isn't featured prominently within the frame that Tinder gives you for verifying. Your face was blocked or obscured, like maybe, I don't know, you had like sunglasses on or something. Lack of neutral facial expression, so don't use any facial expression like a smile or whatever. Video wasn't bright and or clear, so before you do it, if your phone is like really dirty, just wipe where the selfie camera is, like with your shirt. And then obviously, be in a bright room, right? And then last one, person in the video didn't match the person in the photo, so obviously don't catfish. So once you verify, you don't have to verify again unless you delete one or more of your profile pictures. And if you if you upload any new photos, you might have to verify again. All right, so why should you verify your Tinder profile? Obviously, if it's required, you got to do that to use Tinder, right? If you do get verified, you do potentially get more trust from girls because there is a lot of bots, spams, and scams on Tinder. And then it gives you a slight boost in the algorithm. Like, it's not huge, but it does help. But if you're struggling with getting likes and matches, you need more than the blue check. Ideally, you would look at least above average at a minimum, and you need to have good photos, right? Or at the very least, have photos that don't make you look terrible. So these are the photos that I'm using on Tinder, and by the way, I made them with AI in a few minutes. So if you're interested in doing the same, check the link in the description that says get realistic AI dating photos. And in case you're wondering whether or not you can get verified with AI pics, you can, as you can see in this screenshot here. But obviously you need to look like your pictures, which I do, as you can see on the screen. And if you need help with improving your looks, you can get the ChatGPT Looks Maxing Guide, which is in the school group, which I'll leave a link to in the description of the video. But yeah, if you join the ChatGPT school group, not only do you learn everything about dating, but you can get the Looks Maxing Guide for 50% off. And you can see that it worked on me because I used to look like this. I look like this, or, you know, like the face that you see on your screen. Also, just FYI, if you see this in Tinder, there's another verification feature called ID and photo verification. So photo verification is what I showed you earlier, and then ID check is you uploading a government issued identification document. So this would be stuff like driver's license, passports, national ID cards. But this is only available to some people in certain countries. If you don't see it, don't worry about it. It's not mandatory, at least not yet. But if you do see it, that's what it is. And then if you're wondering what Tinder does with your verification data, what they keep after you verify, whether or not third parties receive your data, and so on, I'll leave a link to all that in the description so you can read it. But if you want to delete your verification data, what you can do is delete your Tinder account through the settings page in the app, or if you're on the website, like kind of the same thing, the settings, and then all your data gets deleted in accordance with Tinder's privacy policy. And in case you're wondering what the privacy policy is, it's on the link that I'll leave in the description. But if you scroll down to this section here, you can click to read it. But yeah, if you like the vid, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share with someone you know. And if you want to fix your looks, because obviously that matters, join the school group, link in description, and get the Looks Maxing Guide. And if you want good dating photos using AI, also check the link in description. Yeah, also don't be too weird over text. And ideally, live in a big city, because that obviously means that there's more potential matches and dates. But yeah, if you have numbers 2 to 5, or at least 2 to 4, obviously you're going to get pretty good results. So that's all it is. Till next time.